Have you ever wondered what happens to places once full of life, but now left in ruins? Across the world, there are locations with haunting pasts, places once bustling with people, but now shrouded in mystery and fear. Some were abandoned due to tragic events, others due to strange occurrences that remain unexplained. From haunted asylums and entire ghost towns to cursed islands and eerie mansions, these locations are not just empty buildings. They hold dark secrets. Many of these places are said to be cursed or haunted, with locals warning visitors to stay away. What happened in these abandoned places that force people to leave forever? In today's video, we will uncover the top 5 abandoned places with terrifying pasts, where dark history still lingers in the air. You won't believe what happened at number 3. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more terrifying and mysterious content. Now, let's dive into the world's most chilling abandoned locations. Number 5. Poveglia Island, Italy, the island of no return. One of the most terrifying abandoned places in the world is Poveglia Island in Italy. Known as the Island of No Return, its past is filled with death, disease, and horror. In the 1700s, the island was used to quarantine victims of the Black Plague, where thousands of sick people were sent to die. Later, it became a mental asylum, where it is rumored that cruel experiments were performed on patients. Today, the island is completely abandoned, and the Italian government has banned visitors from entering. Fishermen refuse to go near it, claiming they hear screams and see ghostly figures. Locals believe the island is so cursed that anyone who sets foot on it never comes back the same. Would you dare to step on a Poveglia Island? Number 4. Belitz-Heilstätten Hospital, Germany, the Cursed Asylum. Located deep in the forests of Germany, Belitz-Heilstätten Hospital is a massive abandoned medical complex with a terrifying past. Originally built in the 1800s, it served as a tuberculosis hospital before becoming a Nazi military hospital during World War II. Even Adolf Hitler was treated here for injuries during World War I. Over the years, the hospital has been the site of countless deaths, and many believe spirits of the past still haunt its decaying halls. Abandoned operating rooms, rusting surgical tools, and eerie graffiti make it feel like a scene from a horror movie. Visitors report hearing whispers, footsteps, and seeing shadowy figures move in the corridors. Some paranormal investigators even claim the hospital is one of the most haunted places in Germany. If you ever find yourself near Belitz-Heilstätten, would you dare enter its haunted halls? Number 3. Hashima Island, Japan, the Ghost Island. Off the coast of Nagasaki, Japan, lies Hashima Island, also known as Battleship Island. Once a thriving coal mining town, it was suddenly abandoned in the 1970s, leaving behind crumbling concrete buildings and empty streets. The island's dark history dates back to World War II, when forced laborers, including prisoners of war, were brought to work under horrific conditions. Many of them died due to unsafe mining conditions, overwork, and malnutrition. After the coal industry collapsed, residents fled overnight, leaving behind everything. The island was completely sealed off for decades, and the buildings now stand as eerie ruins, slowly being reclaimed by nature. Many visitors report feeling strange sensations, as if ghosts still wander the abandoned streets. Paranormal investigators claim to have captured shadow figures and ghostly voices on the island, making it one of the creepiest abandoned places in the world. Number 2. The Island of Dolls, Mexico, a place of nightmares. Hidden in the canals of Xochimilco, Mexico, lies one of the most haunted and disturbing places in the world, the Island of Dolls, La Isla de las Muñecas. This island is covered in hundreds of old, decaying dolls, many of which have missing eyes, torn faces, and severed limbs. According to legend, a little girl drowned near the island decades ago, and soon after, strange occurrences began to happen. The caretaker of the island, Don Julian Santana, claimed that he started finding dolls mysteriously appearing in the waters. Believing the girl's spirit was haunting the island, he began hanging dolls to appease her ghost. After years of living in fear, Julian himself was found dead in the same canal where the girl had drowned. Since then, visitors have reported hearing the dolls whisper, move their heads, and even blink their eyes at night. Locals say the island is cursed. And Number 1. Pripyat, Ukraine, the ghost town of Chernobyl. One of the most famous abandoned places on Earth is Pripyat, Ukraine, a city that once housed 50,000 people, now completely deserted. It was abandoned overnight due to the Chernobyl nuclear disaster in April 1986. The explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant released deadly radiation, making the city uninhabitable for thousands of years. What's eerie is that Pripyat remains frozen in time, with schools still filled with textbooks, amusement parks standing still, and apartments left untouched. Visitors who explore Pripyat report a deep sense of unease, as if they are being watched. Some even claim to see shadowy figures and hear eerie whispers in the abandoned buildings. Radiation levels remain high, and the city will likely never be safe for human life again. To this day, Pripyat remains one of the scariest ghost towns in the world, a chilling reminder of one of the worst nuclear disasters in history. From ghost towns frozen in time to islands filled with horror, these abandoned places hold dark secrets that still haunt the world. Whether it's the lingering presence of spirits, cursed histories, or eerie whispers in the night, these locations remain some of the scariest places on Earth. What do you think? Would you visit any of these terrifying places, or would you rather stay far away? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest mysteries and horror stories. Stay curious, stay safe, and see you in the next terrifying adventure.